I am the product of immigrant parents that arrived to the United States from India in the late 1970s. I was born and raised in the U.S. Like many immigrant parents, your career decision was important for them. While many claim it's a status issue, I believe it's more about our parents wanting us to sustain ourselves in the long term in this great country. The Malayalis, a subset of the Indian culture from the southern tip of India, to which I'm forever connected to, simply want the best for their children, but best in their minds meant to become doctors, engineers, IT specialists, nurses, and pharmacists. Careers that equal long-term career stability in our parents' eyes. I took a brief moment and interviewed some members of my family, and I asked them about their opinion on what sorts of careers they wanted their children to be involved in, starting with my dad.
Do with the hand, some skills, learn some skills for their life. Even now I wish either you or Justin, Vincent went for the car mechanic thing. So people need such kind of people to give advice, help, or do the job.
Here was my mom's opinion.
I always wanted them to be something in medical field, because I thought of a good vacation time or a family set up, or make a little more money to bring the family, to bring them up. I always wanted somebody to go to something medical or something with a computer.
To show a little contrast and comparison, I asked my brother Justin what he thought our parents would say, and he provided the following.
Engineering or something, or maybe. For mom, because she was probably one of the first person in my life to actually encourage me to do the art stuff, so I really don't know what she would have ideally wanted me to do. Most likely, I don't know, maybe like math or something, I don't know.
I asked my 7-year-old son what he wanted to do when he grew up, and he provided the following.
A doctor, so I can heal all the sick people. The doctor at the dentist.
Once, I sat down with a Malayali uncle of mine who came to this country from India in the 80s. His only goal was to be successful in this country, and without any degrees, he did just that. He and his wife lived modestly, but worked hard to raise 2 children, my first cousins. I combined his godly wisdom with a sprinkling of Indian logic and took my personal, albeit small, experience as an American and developed one of the best ways to choose a career, at least in my opinion. As a result, I found the following 7 best steps to pick a career and to ensure sustainability. Step number 1. Pick a college major and subsequent career that has an established track record of high pay. Plain and simply put, go for the money. So a career, for my particular example, would be a pharmacist, widely known to make near 6 figures. Step number 2. Pick a career that requires certification by some governmental authority. Step number 3. Maintain the integrity required to hold the certification. Step number 4. Pay off all debt. Pay off all student loans. Step number 5. Divert funds for other ventures, for example, mutual funds. Step number 6. Start a business part-time or full-time into something you truly would enjoy, something that captures your spirit. Step number 7. Maintain your certification while you look into other ventures. The following are 3 possible disadvantages of this idea. Disadvantage number 1. High debt. It may be a financial challenge to get through those years. Disadvantage number 2. Uninteresting career. Does anyone really dream about putting their fingers inside someone's mouth, for example, a dentist? Or, as a pharmacist, counting pills? Disadvantage number 3. High stress to juggle jobs you're not interested in while working part-time in business ventures. Obviously, this idea may be a little counterintuitive, chasing a career just for the money, but all it really is a crutch at the ready. It allows for the person a little more latitude to play in other sandboxes, and in the event things don't work out, you have a stable way to make money. The advantage gained through picking a career with certifications is that it has a high pay and one that you could use as a crutch in the event all other ventures fail. I combined the American dream, specifically the one that encourages business and free enterprise, and 2, the Indian dream to pursue a career in the most sought-after careers. Recently, I heard about the new traits for success. Randall Bell, a socio-economist who interviewed 5,000 millionaires about their incomes, habits, and happiness, uncovered 5 correlations that were indicators of wealth. Number 1, they made their beds in the morning. It showed how one starts their morning gets them going. Number 2, they waved to their neighbors. It showed the ability to connect with others. People want to relate and connect. Number 3, they didn't yell at bad drivers. It showed the ability to keep their emotions in check and not wasting them on diversions. Number 4, they didn't smoke. It showed focusing on productive things rather than wasteful. Number 5, they picked up trash. They took pride in everything they did and would do anything for success. Bell basically implied that if you already did these 5 things, you are on your way to becoming a millionaire.